Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D all over. We are in Alaheula, Costa Rica. And my first time here, we are actually in the central. I've been going back from Barba, which is the place that I'm at, to San Jose many times. And I figured, hey, I'm gonna try out this. This is a city, and welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, my friend. What? So I want to share with you, as far as like some of the travel tips. If you ever travel to another country, you have to take responsibility. Okay, now there is a channel I've been following on YouTube. It's called travel to Costa Rica.com. I think that is the channel, because I've only been watching a few of his videos, but I ran into his channel. I think the name is Mike. When I was looking for like car rental or road trip in Costa Rica, and he made some really valid point. Like, when I first came, if you are from the U.S., my friend, and you've never traveled outside of the U.S., going into Mexico or Costa Rica, there are a couple of things that you should know. Like, for example, I ran into bugs when I was in Vietnam, but expect bugs, okay? Expect bugs in a way where, like, ants. We are in the tropical area, so the animals or the bugs that you see here, it's going to be a little bit different. But don't freak out. It's part of the ecosystem. When you go into these areas, you kind of know that, hey, we're not the only one on the planet. Even when you start observing the environment, there are other living things out there. And check this out. I'm surprised they don't have the Alaheula, sign. Kind of like, maybe I'm not at the right part, but eventually I think they should have it, because it's all over, this middle America. So I'm gonna walk around the park, but before you go to a country, my friend, you have to look, you have to be aware. Like, if you travel to a country, what are some of the things that you don't know, right? Like, when I first started traveling, I wasn't aware. I just kind of pull out my phone whenever I can and do a video. But now I'm a little bit more cautious, because, like, some people warned me that I should be more cautious, and I'm starting to do that, because even though I transfer all of the videos into the hard drive, but I just don't want to take that risk, and I try to, I rarely, there's only been like a few times where I went outside, to explore the city during the night, and in a safe area, not like getting wasted, go around the city, anywhere you go is gonna bring danger, right? I'm not a hoe, I take a stand, everybody come on my hands. So some of the stuff that Mike, he was like, people from America, complain that Costa Rica is expensive. Well, it depends, right? So you gotta, if you go to a tourist area, of course everything is gonna be expensive, like, but they have a price for a local and they have a price for tourists, and you have to know where to go, right? So having a tour guide is actually a really good thing. The other thing is, I mentioned the bugs. Costa Rica, if you go during the rainy season,
run, bitch, run! Run, bitch, run!
then it's gonna rain. It's the same reason why you go to Costa Rica, right? Like because of the, the beautiful weather, the tropic, the animals, everything is like, you are here for a reason. So you kind of have to, not put up with it, but kind of, be aware that, hey, you are in the tropic, in the tropic area, and you're gonna see a lot of things that you've never seen in your life before. And the other thing is that, you gotta have a tour guide. There are a couple of ways to do it, but a private driver, where they can actually show you around, the place, like the city, the actual people that, like, the culture, right? The culture, like what do they eat, what do they do. Basically, the point of this video is that don't be a complainer, take responsibility, do research, and if you really want to know, like, the area, then you gotta you gotta find the right kind of people that will help you with it, and and go from there. I'm trying to think what other, like, important message or messages that he that he said. But I think those are just some of the stuff, like, instead of complaining about, how come Mexico is not like the US, or how come Costa Rica is not like the US. Be blessed that you are in the US, but then, also acknowledge other part of the world, that people are, this is their way of life. And when you go into their country, instead of spending time complaining, like, enjoy it, celebrate it, because they have family, they have culture, and learn, explore. It's I'm still amazed, right? Like, even the place that I'm staying at right now, every time you drop food on the floor, the ants, they're gonna come out, and you gotta learn, like, use repellents, or be more clean. Don't, pick up the food when you drop it. Like, these are little things that you learn, right? And eventually you'll get used to it. Like, I'm making this video because I used to be a complainer, right? I used to be a complainer. Oh, hola. Then I became a bad bitch. And, like, people are lovely. Like, this is, like, I feel a lot more safe here. Like, I don't see a lot of, like, like, a lot of businesses. We are in the central, and what just happened, that was lovely, right? They're like, oh, okay, say hi. And I'm my first time here, so I'm gonna go explore that, a quick takeaway for this video. Take some responsibility, learn the area that you are going to, and acknowledge that, there are good people, there are bad people everywhere. But as long as you have, like, a heads up of what's going on, then you can be much more aware. And instead of complaining, try to take some responsibility and actually enjoy, because you bought your plane ticket, you got the hotel, and you're here, right? So that is the takeaway for this video, my friends. So much love. I will see you in the next video. I don't know where I'm at, but ta-da.